Okay, I'm trying, but there's somebody, ow, in my spot. Can you please get out of here? I love you. We won't both fit on that chair. We've tried it before. It doesn't work. Come on. Come on, honey. Come on. I might have to bribe her with treats, which is a habit that I shouldn't be starting, but it seems necessary. Okay, honey, please? Because she bites. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, everybody. Hey, there. Yeah, go. Look. Look. Come on. Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch there already. Look. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. All I did, I was here, this was my chair, and then I stood up to just put water in the diffuser. My mom got me a diffuser, and then my chair was stolen. So, but I used these because clearly they're the favorite. I don't know where I left them, and somebody got a hold of them and really gave this bag a run for its money. That's for sure. And you know what? If I have this with me, I'm gonna be tormented for this whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna like, what happens if I get up? She's gonna steal my chair again. Okay, I know. There. Ha. Okay, oh, and there's 10 people in here already and nothing has happened at all. So, thanks for coming. Victor got first love, I see. Christine second. Two troublemakers, yeah. It's polishing your halo. Yeah, okay, Ben. Needs a little more polish. Millie, Lucia. Okay, they're good. They're occupied eating all the... And then they're going to get into trouble because there's catnip in those treats. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, oh, no. I put the bag in a cupboard and they smell it in there. Callie's more interested in that than the stuff that's still on the floor for them. Is it evil that I would tilt the chair forward? This chair I would too, but this chair is too heavy to do that comfortably, and it's on wheels and it's awkward and I'm awkward and it would all be even more awkward. And she'd probably hang on. I think she would beat me at my own game. Do. You have to take the old food out of their dish or they won't want to eat it. Oh, yeah, that's not a thing for mine. They'll just eat whatever. And a lot of times I wait until they completely clean everything up and then I add more. They don't like it when I do that though, but anyway. No, honey, hi, okay. Well, hello. This is Callie. Callie doesn't visit us very often, so this is fun. Would you like to come this way? No, you're gonna go over there? Are you gonna knock a bunch of stuff over? I mean, either way. Oh, am I here? Am I here? It looks like maybe I'm on again while I swear quietly to myself. How long was I on? Okay. The sound is wrong. Oh, the sound is wrong. Kate, let me fix that, hopefully, because it put it to my internal speaker instead. What are you doing? What do you got there? Hey. Okay, yeah. Oh, and there I am. Okay. So give me a second. Yeah, it's on the internal. So what happened? Oh, I see. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I think, sort of, except for the camera going off, I guess. No, actually, yeah, because all that happened is the thing that is like the little splitter so that I can have like my mic is plugged in there and my internet is plugged in there. So it kind of pulled out a little bit when Callie walked by. It's just a hardware issue. It's okay. It's okay. We can do this. Okay, I think we're better now. I think I was explaining how when I do the hair removal on this thing, then it just all of the little fine hairs just stick out like a porcupine or something. But porcupines are stickly, and this is just little hairs. Anyway, okay, I'm okay. All right, I'm back. Oh, I don't know what Tulsi has. It sounds, I don't like her eating plastic. Give me a second. What do you got there? No, I see you. Sorry, sweetheart. Okay. Sorry, I don't want her choking or licking crap off of plastic. You know, okay. Yay. Okay, so I'm back. Everything's good. And oh, I just had to fix my mic. Hopefully. No, it's not registering. Okay, what if I go here? Sorry again. Oh my God. Can I just have a show that does the things in the way that I want it to, you know, audio input. Why is my mic not there? It's lit up. It's plugged in. Come on. Okay, sorry, give me one more second. Okay, how annoying is the sound? Should I go back out and come back in? Thank you, Lucia. Are you gonna let me? Nope. Should I just continue with the sound as it is? Like, I don't understand. Okay. Whatever. If I do forks, though, that's not going to be good without the mic. So, okay, we'll just do it. Do it. Okay, so is Scotty here? I don't think so. What are you doing now? Can you stop being a little shit disturber, please? Oh my goodness. Why? Why so annoying? It's not even Tulsi this time. What is my hair doing? Speaking of annoying. Okay, whatever. Okay, if Scotty is not here, then Victor's next. Where's my list? And if anyone's here who wasn't here yesterday, I am pulling oracle cards from the Uri Geller Extraterrestrial Oracle. So, and it took a while to warm up to these cards, but I think I'm essentially toasty with them now. I'm not mean. I don't want them to chew on plastic. That's not mean, Victor. That is being a protective mother. Maybe a little bit of an overprotective mother sometimes, but you know. Okay, so now I've got the list from yesterday that I'm going to continue for as many people as are here. If Scotty does show up, then we'll get him later. So we've got Victor, then Angie, if she's here, Millie, and Christine. And then whoever wants to be added. Oh, I guess that's it. It fell out. That was a good sign. Earth, home, which is ironic since I'm pretty sure you're an alien, but we don't need to get into that. An ET, pardon me. Alien is not, they don't like that term, according to Dolores Cannon. No, according to a lady I know who has been seeing them since she was a toddler. She says, say extraterrestrial or multi-dimensional, but not alien. Alien's too othering. Anyway, so Earth, home. Perhaps this is a message to ground a little bit more, and not in a like that you're not grounded way, but you do a lot of spiritual work. So perhaps this is a message to make sure that you're taking care of your 3D you as well. Now let's see what the book says. That's what I'm getting from it. You may feel adrift or lost, searching for a place to call home. You may find things that were once meaningful to you now hold little meaning. Like our beautiful planet Earth, you're undergoing a transition and you're struggling to know where you belong right now. Rest assured that these feelings will guide you to do what's right for you. Home is the place within, so focus on and respect your own needs right now. Be kind and patient with yourself. Accept that this is a process you're going through, and even though it feels scary, you won't always feel lost in space. Soon you'll stop spinning and arrive at your destination. So the exercise it suggests is to feel more at home in body, mind, and soul. Sit in front of a mirror and tell yourself, I love you 3 times. I think you already do this, don't you? Because you suggested this to us on Truth Wave. Rest your palms face down on your thighs and take a few deep breaths in through the nose, taking the air right down into your belly. Then on the exhale, turn your palms upward to the sky. Draw down loving energy from your extraterrestrial guides. Place both hands over your heart and breathe in the loving energy they've sent you. So there you go. Okay, I see Judy, so I'm adding Judy. Did anyone else say that they would like to be in there? Just Judy, yeah, Judy. Okay. Thanks, Millie. And if you guys can help me to just make sure I don't miss anybody. What does that mean? You're here for a bit. You may as well make the best of it. Thanks, Millie. That sounds very supportive. I'm just kidding. You're welcome. Okay. And is Angie here? I don't see Angie here. So next we have Millie. Nope. Mm-mm-mm. This one here. Sound healing. We got this one yesterday for Ben. So, how I like this one, and you're very auditory as well, and you got a lot of stuff coming in that way, and that's what I feel like this card is about, and about finding healing through sound in a multitude of ways, whether that's things like tuning forks or singing bowls, or even music and and reading things or listening to things, like listening to, and I know you do a lot of that, right? Listening to videos and stuff like that. And as I'm talking, I'm kind of getting choked up, or not choked up, but like a little hoarse. So I think there's something to that as well, that this could be about your throat chakra healing. So let's see what it says again. This card is letting you know that you need to raise your vibration in order to connect to other higher worlds. If you're feeling sluggish or low in mood, it will be more difficult to connect. So clear out any heavy energy and raise your energy from within. It's important to balance your mood and emotions rather than be rocked by them, as when you feel happy and joyful, you're able to tune into higher vibrations much more easily. Your journey starts from within. And the exercise is, before you start each day, take time to chant the first sound of the universe. Om. A sacred mantra that can help you heal on all levels. Set a timer for 5 minutes and then sit either with your eyes open or closed, repeating the word. If any thoughts pop into your head, acknowledge them briefly and then just let them go in order to return your focus to the sound. Be aware of how it calms your mind and clears your thoughts. Regular practice will help you feel centered before you get on with the rest of your day. And if you can't do that right now, you can always listen to it as well, like find a track and put it on. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that's fun how reading for you affected my throat, but not surprising at all. And Christine is next. Hi, Amia. I'll just say it both ways, because I think that you said it's Amaya, but I seem to say it wrong. So every time. Lucia. Okay, Lucia is added. Christine, which card is for you? This one here. Dun, da, da, da. Tree of Life. Connection and support. Sorry for the reflection in there. Well, I feel like this is indicative of how you get a lot of energy from those connections that you have with other people, and your support system. It's very important to you, and you draw a lot from that, and you add a lot to it as well. Yeah, I like this card. I like that it's pyramidy in there too, hey? All right, so let's see what the book says. Tree of Life. Have you been feeling lonely, isolated, or disconnected? Or feeling that no one understands you? This card encourages you to take inspiration from our tree friends by reminding yourself of the strong underground roots that connect and support them. even though they're not visible above the ground. You too have such a support system, even at times you may not feel it, even though at times you may not feel it. This card is a reminder for you that there will always be support for you if you look for it, whether in the smile of a random stranger or in guidance from otherworldly intelligence. The exercise is tap into the wisdom of the trees by hugging one for as long as you wish. Breathe in its scent. Gently touch the trunk with your hands. Reach out to its branches in the same way that they reach out to other trees. And draw a deep sense of support from the roots beneath you. Feel the tree's strength in your body, extending down each leg and into the ground like roots of your own. Take a moment to reflect on your connection to the tree and to all living beings. I love that. That's fun. Excellent. And Judy is next. Oop, there it is, I guess. Hey, it's flipping out. Mountain endurance. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. Let me know if you want to be added to the list. We're just doing little oracle card pulls. So, I feel like there's a path that you're on that is just requiring a lot from you, perhaps right now. But you can do it. That's what this card is saying. You can do it. I don't know if that's from a thing. I have a friend who used to say it all the time, like 25 years ago. So it was probably from a movie or something. I don't know. But still, you can do it. And let's see what the card actually says in here. Or not actually. What the book thinks. Because I kind of think that there's probably a lot to both, right? This card is letting you know that you need to find both strength and endurance at the moment. You're facing one of the biggest challenges of your life right now, represented by the mountainous terrain. This is for Judy, by the way. Yeah, okay, good. And everything you feel like and everything may feel like an uphill battle. So the ability to endure a difficult process without giving way will be a vital asset. I'm so sorry. I can read. I swear I can. Don't look too far ahead. Instead, concentrate on putting one foot in front of the other. If you need encouragement, look back at how far you've already come. Know that you're capable of far more than you think. You can withstand and recover from whatever traumatic event you're going through right now. Exercise. What goes up must come down. Imagine you're cycling along an open road that ascends the side of a mountain. It's steep and dangerous, long and arduous, curving around the narrow edge. You have to hold tight to your handlebars and just keep pushing the pedals round, slow and steady, slow and steady. When you see yourself reaching the summit, take a moment to pause and look down at the path that led you there and acknowledge your achievement. Then enjoy going downward, freewheeling cruise. Then enjoy the downward freewheeling cruise back home. I'm reminded of. Okay, so I think I've told this story before, but it might even be on the video that I ended up hiding. So you're on the climbing course right now. So one time, a long time ago, I was visiting my friend on Vancouver Island, and we went to Cordova Bay, and it was beautiful. So we walked down this like rocky face. I'm sure we were not supposed to be there. It was not exactly, there was no path. It was just a bunch of rocks that we climbed. And so we climbed down, went, sat on a rock, watched the ocean, saw like some whales or something out there, sea lions, I don't know. And smoked a big bowl. No, we would have been smoking a joint when it wouldn't have brought him. It doesn't matter. Smoked a bunch. And then it was time to go back up that hill or that mountain that it became. And it was very steep. And like I said, not a path or anything. And now I'm high. So I'm like, okay, how do I do this? So we get on there, and I found that when I would look at the next rock I needed to grab onto, it was easy. And I step here, and I'm grabbing here, and I'm stepping here, and I'm grabbing here. And then it's really manageable. And then, I would stop and I would look up at where I had to go, and I would get overwhelmed. And then I thought, okay, no, don't look at that. Just focus on that next step, right? In a very literal way. And I was like, wow, that's brilliant. Like even while it was happening, I'm like, this is so metaphorical. Anyway, yeah, so that's my story. And now I'm coughing a whole bunch. All right. Lucia, you are next. Heaney. What are you apologizing for, Millie? Get out of... Yeah, they can smell that. Of course they can. It's like... Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to stop torturing them. I'll be right back. Ooh, 1 second. Oh, my throat. Yeah, well, no, I think I was doing that a little bit before. And if not, whatever, I'm happy to help clear it through. Although, yeah, I don't think it was quite like this. That's okay. Oh, he was here but fell asleep. Yep, I was having a lot of troubles. I think that cupboard still smells like catnip because they don't care that it's not in there anymore. Oh, and now everybody's going to start. It's very... Oh, she's grabbing at the handle. Callie's very smart. She picks up on things. Now she's just going to dig. Hope you guys don't mind. This is what I have to deal with half my life. Callie just digging in walls and doors and bathtubs. Whatever. Oh, interesting, Karen. Oh, no. Do not understand English. Wow. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I've been shuffling these too long. Okay, Lucia, sorry. Oh, Ben's not playing his drinking game because there was two. There was two right there. Two stories, like in neighboring sentences. Okay, we're gonna go for this one for Lucia. Ooh, lightning flash, creative inspiration. I quite like that. And so I feel like, I mean, you're definitely a creative person. So I feel like this is encouraging you to use that creative, you know, those quick flashes that come, like really build on them. Or maybe there's one that's about to hit you, or maybe just did, that you should explore a little more deeply. You guys, you don't belong in there. You don't. Just trying to get in. Yeah. Oh. Well, this is very annoying. So I'm just gonna. One sec. Yes, honey. You want me to just open this up so you can see that it's not in there anymore? Is that better? There you go. Oh, but okay. Well, no, and no. There. I'll just let her see that it's not in there anymore. Now they're gonna start pulling shit out of there. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ben. But all the support to you. And him. Oh, we were reading, not shuffling. Lightning flash. Creative inspiration. All right, Lucia. It's time to create the life you want by tapping into the power of positive energy. Catch those negative thoughts as they come up and simply direct your mind back to what you wish to create. Every success story starts with a dream or a passion, so stop focusing on what's wrong with your life and focus on all the positives you desire to draw into your future. Make your thoughts work for you. Don't give up when you run into an obstacle. Have belief in yourself and your dreams. Hold the positive outcome in your mind to project it into the quantum field, the realm of possibilities, and watch it become a reality. And the exercise is connect with your creativity and manifest your own light bulb moment by finding a space where you can't be overheard, perhaps outside in a garden or a park, and then breaking into spontaneous song, singing at the top of your voice. Feel free to just make up the tune and lyrics as you go along, releasing any tension inside. Be as creative as you can. It doesn't have to make sense. Oh, I love that. Do it. Let us know how it goes. Okay, you guys. Now you're just being annoying, okay? Because you're making a bunch of noise. Okay, so no, that doesn't mean go right inside. That's not what that means. Thank you. Sorry, everyone. I know I'm a big fun ruiner. Hey, okay, well, no fighting now. I know you're all nipped up, but just please. All right. Okay, well, that was the last person on my list currently. Does anyone else want a card? He told a story about finding spiritual understanding through meeting Chubby Checker in Israel, who signed an autograph for him. Oh, that's fun. Would anybody else like a card? Heaney! Okay. Oh, Kelly. Kelly as well. Okay. So we'll do Heaney first. Let's do this whole highlighting comment thing because I never remember to do that. There. I didn't even have the comments open on my screen. Okay, so there. I don't think we need to crawl right inside that bag. Just anything we can do to make noise and be annoying, that's what we'll do, right? Callie, you usually uphold a much more stately decorum than you are right now. Can you go back to that? I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Something scared her. Kim! Welcome! Do you want me to add you to the list, Kim? Heaney. Ooh! That's a fun one. Extraterrestrials, cosmic guides. Look at all them. Well, I feel like there's some messages out there for you that you should be paying attention to. And it might be stuff that you're just seeing in your vicinity, like on billboards. If there's a message that really, resonates with you, then take note of that. And it can come in any form. That's just one example. So let's see what the book says. For this one, I'm going to read the explanation about the card as well as the message. Okay, so this is just about the card. So ancient religions tell us that man has been in touch with beings not of this earth for thousands of years. I believe there are many messengers on Earth now linked to planetary civilizations. As more and more evidence emerges of alien life, it can't remain hidden anymore. There are 11 different species of extraterrestrials on this card. Okay, I was like, there's got to be more than that. And they are examples of the many different ones calling to us all right now. They're trying to wake us up to a mission to save our planet and evolve as human beings, to lay down arms and create a peaceful world. With wars breaking out increasingly across the globe, it's more important than ever to connect with these higher beings that have our best interests at heart. And that makes this your trump card. I've channeled below a message from my cosmic helpers, especially for you. So this is the message. It usually just says message. This one actually says message channeled from my guides. And this is the only one that has anything special like that. We've been trying to attract your attention for some time. We have been waiting for you to connect to us. You have work to do on Earth. Take a step into the unknown. We will catch you and stop you from falling. You have been waking up and falling asleep again for a long time now. Once you accept your mission, your life will never be the same again. You will be in service to a higher cause. Shake off the shackles and complacency and become one of our messengers to help Earth. Are we on? It looks like it. Okay. Okay, I'm just waiting for myself to appear on my phone so that I can feel confident that this is working for everybody involved and not just me. Yay! Okay. And can you hear me? Good? Okay. I had to turn it up right in time for me being weird. Okay. Which is all the time. Okay, so we were on. Now, how did you? I don't know when I blinked out. So, and I see Heaney thanking me, but did you get the? It's okay. I can. Yeah, I can reread what I have to. Hey, Trina, my sister's here. Do you want me to just? I'm just gonna reread the whole thing, okay? Because it's very lovely, and okay. So I'll just start from the message channeled from my guides. We have been trying to attract your attention for some time. We have been waiting for you to connect with us. You have work to do on Earth. Take a step into the unknown. We will catch you and stop you from failing. You have been waking up and falling asleep again for a long time now. Once you accept your mission, your life will never be the same again. You will be in service to a higher cause. Shake off the shackles and complacency and become one of our messengers to help Earth. The exercise is, for thousands of years, candles have been used for spiritual insight. So get a candle and try a practice known as lichnomancy. Lichnomancy? Leech. It's Lychno. To tune into your cosmic guidance. Light the candle and gaze into the flame. See if you can make out any faces or figures. You may see an animal, a flower, or someone who looks like a human, or the candle may sizzle and pop to indicate your extraterrestrial helper is connecting with you. That's fun. Geez, there's lots of fun little things in here. I love you too, Heaney. And too bad I didn't move on. I didn't read that till just now. All right. So next is Kelly. And Trina, would you like a card from the Uri Geller Extraterrestrial Oracle? So next is Kelly. Ooh, I love that, Heaney. Oh, what is this one? Ooh. All right. So for Kelly, we got Hermit Retreat. Do you need a break? Do you need a little retreat from the world, Kelly? Because that's okay. And we can do a lot of great inner work and spiritual work and even outer work for the planet when we're by ourselves. And maybe that's what you need. Or maybe you're trying to figure something out and you need that time within to really tap into the answers that you're looking for. Okay, so it's important for you to take time out for some introspection right now, just like the hermit. You need to withdraw and gather strength to reconnect to your inner voice, which is calling to you. And you also need to open up a channel to commune with higher worlds and receive extraterrestrial messages and wisdom. You're on a road to enlightenment, so keep going. The exercise is find a quiet meditative space where you can take up to 20 minutes without distractions once a day. A special place where you can sit comfortably, close your eyes, retreat into your thoughts, and observe your mind. Notice the moments when the chattering monkey brain kicks in, and also notice the points where the critical brain quietens down, and shifts into the subconscious, where the intuitive brain sends messages that appear to come from outside of you. Notice how the messages appear in symbols and images, and make a record of those in your journal to revisit and evaluate at a later date. There you go. Indigo. All right, does my sister want a card? Where did she go? Did she just peek in and say hello and then run away? I think so. She didn't even say hello. She just put up some little emojis. No. Okay. And Indigo, if you would like a card, let me know. Oh, there you are. What? So I'm not like answering questions. I'm not that good, okay? Yet. I'm just pulling cards, and then like if that's your question, then I'm sure that the card will apply to that. We'll see here. So what should I here? Let's go here. Although I hope this isn't what. No, I think I just had an internet glitch because I've always normally. Okay, so hide message. Sorry, that was up there for Kelly's too. Now there. Nope. There. Show. Okay. Do. You're so ready for spring. It's so, and here, it feels like it is spring. Like this is usually the coldest time of year right now. February is like when everyone's like, ah. And instead it's beautiful outside. Okay, well, we'll see. I mean, your card very well might relate to that. Okay. Indigo. Ooh. We got, okay, and this card has to come with a complaint. We got meteorite, strength and resilience. Now, a meteor is flying through space. A meteorite has crash landed into the earth already. And there's also meteoroid, and that one I'm a little unclear on. But all I know is that meteorite, this is not a meteorite, and that annoys the F out of me. Get it right, cards. You should know better. Like, how did this go through a whole bunch of people looking at these cards? I'm sure some of them must have known about space. Couldn't they go, hey, that's the wrong terminology on there. Maybe you want to fix that. Sorry, I'm okay. I shouldn't take it so personally. It's just, they should know better. And if you don't know better, it's okay. But if you're making cards, you should know better. Okay, so anyway, enough of that. Meteorite, strength and resilience. So what should I pay attention to regarding my witchy gifts? And I think this is just telling you that A, you're probably already there, and that you're just keep working at it, right? That resilience. So keep on working. And I think that you'll find that as you do that, it'll almost be like it's self-powered. Like once you get that going and fall into your gifts, that they end up kind of self-propelled, and then it exponentially grows and you exponentially grow with them, if that makes sense. Oh, and I see Ben answered my question. Meteoroid refers to a small rocky or metallic body traveling through space, typically ranging in size. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you. So it would be a smaller one. And yeah, thank you, Indigo, for feeling my pain on that. Whoops. Meteorite is the term when a meteoroid survives its fiery passage through Earth's atmosphere and lands on the surface. And then I would guess that meteor is like bigger than that circumference in the meteoroid definition, correct? Would make sense. Okay, so now let's see what the book says. That's my 2 cents. You've been given your own special meteorite that's a symbol of good luck, strength, resilience, and positive change. Take this as a gift that encourages you to dig deep into your own life. Like a meteorite, no. Like a meteor, you have to find your own cosmic passage through space. This card is encouraging you to take risks and make important life decisions that will serve that journey right now. And the exercise is go outside and find a stone to represent a piece of debris from outer space. Choose one that you feel drawn to, whether by its shape, color, texture, or whatever else. Think of this stone as a talisman that represents the strength, resilience, and incredible journey of a meteor. I fixed it that time. Keep it close to you throughout the day, such as in your pocket, and rub its surface when you need to dig deep for strength and courage to make challenging decisions to move forward in life. I like that. You could also get, if you have access and want to and feel drawn to it, Tektite is a meteor or meteorite. Tektite comes from space, as does moldavite. Moldavite. So those would be, if you were interested. It hits right on the nose. Excellent. Exponentially is one of your favorite words. That's awesome. All right. Anyone else? Should we do that thing? Is Victor still here? Victor, are you still here? Are you distracted? If you're still here, you can come on and explain the thing you want to do, and we'll do it if you wish. Oh, let's get rid of that. Bloop. Bloop. There. All right. It is spelled like this. Now, hold it and see if you bond with it, because some people don't. Especially moldavite can be a little overwhelming for some people. That's the one that I was wearing when a lady that I know, it was giving her a hot flash. And then, and then we hugged. And as we hugged, then she pushed me away. And she's like, oh, you're wearing moldavite. That's why I'm having a hot flash. I'm like, okay. Oh, we didn't do Kim. Kim, you're up, right? You wanted a card, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I saw somewhere up there. Somewhere. over the rainbow, skies are blue. There's a dream that you dare to dream. That's the wrong lyrics. Really do come true. Okay, I don't see. Kim, do you want a reading? The card. Hi there. Oh, there you are. Okay, good. So I'm scrolling and then, okay, can you keep moving, please, baby? Please just keep on going. I don't need your ass in my face today. It's fine. Please, just. Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's okay. Okay. There's nothing in there. Just. Thank you. Very good girl. Okay. Yeah, I'm scrolling away over here. And. Okay. There you are. Good. Moldavite is very transformative, Millie. Oh, okay, Victor. If you finish up with him and want to come on, then just say the word. And then you can explain the thing because you'll explain it better than I can since I'm not really super familiar. And then we can do it. Yeah, Moldavite is kind of crazy. I love it. I never had that kind of weird experience with it. Another lady I know, when I got one and I was holding it in my hand to show her, and she was like, oh, and she reached and she touched it and she's like, oh, it burned me. And I was like, oh, crazy. The butt is glorious. Thank you, Ben. I didn't know you could see it from this angle, but I appreciate the compliment. Kim. Ooh, the multiverse. What we can and can't control. Honey, I thought we had this talk already about you being in the way. Yeah, you are. Okay, well, if we could just not do our laps here. How are there 13 people in here? And now I have this cat here just being all up in my grill. Oh, hey, Rick. Let me know if you would like a card. We are doing oracle cards from the Extraterrestrial Oracle. And so for Kim, we got the multiverse. So right, I keep forgetting that I want to like do a little intuitive read before I look at the book. Yeah, your tail is swiping cards all over the place. Can you not do that, baby? Okay, thank you. Okay, I will add you to the list as soon as the cat gets off of it. Nope, she heard me. Yeah, can you maybe just go somewhere else and play or sleep or attack your sister? Can you not, you don't have to scent the laptop. Just keep going before you unplug it because we don't need any more internet issues right now. Please hurry up. Thank you. All right, the multiverse. So, Kim, I think that thank you for screaming. Okay, baby. I'm sorry, I love you, but you're just getting really annoying. Okay. I love you, though, even when you're annoying. Okay. Just need to refocus. So, what we can and can't control. So, I really feel like this is about trusting the universe or the multiverse, right? We're going to get where we need to go. And I believe personally that we don't miss things we're supposed to encounter, right? We make that plan for ourselves of like, these are the benchmarks that I want to achieve and the things that I want to experience. Good night, Lucia. Thank you for coming. And I think that we reach those no matter what. And if there's something that we miss, maybe an opportunity that we miss, if that's even possible, because I don't even know if that's possible. I think that it's all really, we get to where we need to go and all of those different places no matter what. So if we miss one, then that means that there's another way to reach that on the way. So basically, that's a very convoluted way of saying trust the universe, because you're going to get what you need and you're going to go through what you need to go through and what you decided you wanted to go through before you ever got here, regardless, right? So it's okay to let go of those things that you can't control and to steer your life in the direction that you want it to go by taking the reins for those things that you can control. So the multiverse, which is under a T, which is weird. This card is a reminder for you that every decision you have taken has led you to where you are now. There's no point in looking back with regret. What's done is done. Start from here and be mindful of the next decision that will influence your life, as it's you in the driving seat. The driving seat? Yes, certain things are down to fate and destiny, but if you don't like where you are, then take control and change what you can. No one else can do it for you. However, it's important to know the difference between what you can change and what you can't. Fate can't be influenced by your actions. That's in the hands of a higher power. I think it's in the hands of your higher-ness. And I wanted to add, there's no point in looking back with regret. Which, and what's done is done. But I feel like that's worded in a really negative way. I think all of those negative things that have happened, I mean, they build us. So the exercise is for 10 days in a row, say this affirmation out loud 10 times before you go to bed in order to foster a deep sense of belief in yourself that you can change for the better in ways that you want to. I have the courage to change. Oh, okay, that's the sentence. I thought it was going to be longer than that. Then write your own personalized affirmations on this same theme to say for the next 10 days. So there you go. I have the courage to change. So 10 days in a row and 10 times. Right? 10 times out loud. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's fun. I mean, you can also go hug a tree because that's also fun, or sing in a big field. Those are all options for all of us. All right, and Rick is next. Same issue with any house pet. It's fun. Yeah, I have a friend who has like an acreage in where is she? I know the town. I don't want to say the town because it's not a big town, but let's at least see what state it's in. Not that I'm saying her name or anything. North Carolina? Yes. So anyway, she has an acreage, and when it's cold out, she lets the goats and chickens and everything sleep inside with her. And I think the littlest goat one year was even sharing a bed with her, which is adorable. I could be wrong. It might not have slept with her in her bed. Probably in her room. Almost certainly in her room. Okay. Okay, Rick. I think this one is the one that wants to come out. Ooh. Mirror. Self-reflection. So I feel that this is telling you to take that time to really look within and look at the things that you project out into the world. And intuitively, and I'm guessing that the book's not going to say this, but I also feel like perhaps you're reflecting something off of other people that you're around. And that just look at those things. Just be careful, or not be careful, but ensure that you're reflecting what you want to reflect. Let's put it that way. Also, do you happen to know your... oh, good night, Christine. Love you. Do you happen to know your human design? Because human design, one of the types is a reflector. Now they are the... Oh, good night, Ben. Reflectors are like, I think only 2% of the population are reflectors. I'm a reflector. And what that is your own personality type is kind of a void, and you reflect what other people's personality types are. So it's interesting because after reading about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally me. Like, I'll get really excited. And I think this is an empath thing too, but it's just that much more pronounced in reflectors, where like someone will be telling me, my most recent example, this one customer was telling me about this yoga lady. She's in town, but she's online and she's really great. And it's only $10 a session. And she was just so excited about it. And I was so excited about it. And like, I was right into it and I'm writing everything down and, you know, and whatever. And then she leaves. And a little while later, I'm like, I mean, not that I, you know, have no interest in yoga, but it was just like that energy wore off. Then it was like, I don't know if this is something I'm necessarily really as into as I thought that I was 5 minutes ago, now that she's not here anymore. So, yeah. So look into human design, and you can just look it up, and there will be lots of places to just plunk your information. It's kind of like astrology meets I Ching somehow, which I don't know anything about it, or I Ching, but a few different kind of divination things. You put in your birthday and your birthplace and time and stuff, and then it gives you your type. Okay, so let's read about mirror. You may be distracted by surface things at the moment. I bet this is going to say something entirely different than what I said, but I think both will apply. So this card, especially with all of your yeses in all caps in the chat, thank you, by the way. You may be distracted by surface things at the moment. So this card is urging you to look inward and dive deeper into the depths of your own soul. Be aware of any significant messages or visions that come to you in what feel like inspired moments. I mean, that's always good advice. These may be nudges from higher worlds inviting you to connect with them and learn from them. So here is the exercise. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Looking into a mirror can be a useful starting point for self-reflection, and doing so in the dark can be a useful means to connect with otherworldly guides. Just don't do it in the bathroom after spinning around and saying Bloody Mary 3 times. Although I actually did that and nothing happened. Just saying. I was a brave little child. In that way, I was scared of other, like, what were we just talking about before? It was something that had come up and I was like, that would have scared me. I don't think I said it out loud though. But yeah, but I was spinning around and saying Bloody Mary. So sit in a darkened room, relax, and stare into the mirror. After a while, images and shapes will start to emerge and you may slip into an intuitive state. Be open and receptive to any visions and symbols and make note of what you see. Ooh, I want to do this. Develop trust in your senses and what they're telling you. Practice makes perfect. So there you go. If you don't have a scrying mirror, like a black mirror for scrying, then just do it in the dark. I've never thought of that before. All right. Anyone else? I think that's everybody that's in here. Oh, there's only 5 people in here. How come? So it says 10 on my computer and it says 5 on here. Oh, maybe it's because it's not playing. So it's not up to date. I mean, I've been getting all the messages. Something's wrong. Whatever. Somewhere between 5 and 10 people in here. Does anybody else want a card? Does anybody else want anything? What shall we do? We can't do forks because my mic is being stupid. So that's fine. Sorry, just checking some things. I haven't eaten today. And like, not in a bad way. I'm content. But it's weird. And I seem to be, this is like my new habit where I guess I'm like accidentally, not even accidentally, because I don't eat until I get hungry. But it just so happens that I don't get hungry until like late. But then I'm eating before I go to bed, which isn't good either. So, I don't know, man. It's probably not great. Karen, did you get a card? Do you want a card? Did you just get here? That's a lot of questions fired at you upon your arrival, unless you were here before and I missed it. When I was little, the only scary movies for me that were not scary were movies about witches, which is fascinating me. That's awesome. Although they tried to make witches scary. I have been domestic. That heart's in the way. Oh, while I listen. Did you want a card, Karen? No pressure. Yeah. Okay. Super. Cosmic Lamp. Ultimate Truth. Oh, I love this. This is very pretty. So I feel like there is some truth opening up to you. It's coming in and you're not sure if you should believe it. Although this is ultimate, I think maybe both, but I feel like there's something a little more 3D that you're getting messages about something that you're not sure if you can trust, and I feel like you can. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see what else the book says. Good night, Millie. Oh, in case you nod off. We'll listen for the snoring. Oh, that's so funny. So I'm in my book and I'm like looking up M for Millie instead of C for cosmic. C for cosmic lamp. There we are. We all have dark areas of ourselves that we need to work on. Take time to reflect on yours. What are the traits that you can change in order to access your more of your higher truth? How can you be more open? Have some of life events that you saw as negative at the time been a gift in the long run? All of them. All of them. In my humble opinion. Take another look at the story you tell yourself about your life and see how you can shed light on the past dark events or situations and see a new, more positive truth in them. Find the gift in darkness and light up your future. Ooh, I like that. The exercise is light a lamp or candle and say out loud, may the light of this lamp illuminate my path and guide me toward truth and knowledge. Do this as often as you wish when you feel in need of support and guidance. So once again, that is, may the light of this lamp illuminate my path and guide me toward truth and knowledge. Lovely. But yeah, so I haven't eaten and I don't feel like my blood sugar's dropping or anything. Like, I feel good. But then I end up eating before I go to bed. And is that, if I'm doing my like intermittent fasting that comes naturally, but then I eat like right before I go to bed, is it all for nothing? Because I know you shouldn't eat right before you go to bed. It's okay. I'll just make sure it's really proteiny. I'll have a bunch of eggs. A bunch. Just a whole dozen of them. That would be crazy. I've decided that as soon as I start working again and I have money to play with, I want to do an egg fast again, which is just eating eggs for like 30 days. Ooh. Well, there you go, Karen. Awesome. Good to hear. Well, I mean, not that you're delving into darker stuff, but that that it's resonating. And I mean, I suppose it is good. We do have to deal with those kinds of things. Yeah, I've only ever had a handful of times where I've had acid reflux. The first 2 times until recently, and recently being like the last couple of years, but the only 2 times when I got it before I got old were on heart chakra days at 2 different meditation things. So that's or like spiritual retreats or whatever. Yeah, I guess they were both meditation based. Well, okay, a calorie is a calorie no matter when you eat it. I'm going to argue with that. And the reason like I beat myself up about this is because I've read that insulin and melatonin compete for the same receptors in the brain. So if you eat before you go to bed and your insulin production is doing whatever it does, that disturbs your sleep and makes you not produce or not metabolize insulin properly. So, and that makes sense to me. Though I like your answer better because it tells me what I want to hear. And I also don't think, because I don't think a calorie is a calorie is a calorie in a lot of ways. Like, for instance, calories from broccoli versus calories from refined sugar, right? Because if you get nutrition and fiber and, stuff like that with it, that makes it a whole different ball of wax than garbage. And in the same way that, if I'm going to eat before I go to bed, I should be focusing on protein and healthy fats and not carbs, even though carbs will help me sleep better. Just out. Well, I mean, and there's a lot of different schools of thought on it too, Karen. So I don't know if I necessarily, I mean, I know what I have read, but there's a lot out there. So who knows? It's only an hour and a half. Wow, that seems like good job, Trista. It's not like 3 hours. Oh yeah, acid reflux. And then now I get acid reflux. Like if I drink alcohol, then I might get acid reflux. Other than that, I don't really. Which is surprising because PCOS is known to. I'm trying to choose my words carefully so I don't bring it on. But PCOS is known to affect stomach acid. So it's repeated because it's what people want to hear. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, someone's in the hallway. I wonder if they heard Callie. Wow, that's only half the usual. Yeah, the hour and a half. Yep. I miss when I was 28, whatever and whenever, and now I just eat whatever. Yeah, well, and when I was like in my early 20s, I thought I was fat. I was 128 pounds. What business did I have thinking that I was fat? I was shopping, literally shopping in children's wear, and I would get like Harry Potter shirts and a bunch of like, fun kids shirts because I worked at Walmart at the time. So I'd buy all of these like fun shirts, and I even bought jeans in children's wear. And I thought I was fat. And I look back and go, what the hell, Trista? Yeah. Anyway, we're funny. We're funny about how we see ourselves, right? Yes, I also love spicy food. Spicy food, acid reflux shouldn't be a spicy food thing. So, acid reflux normally, in 90% of cases of people who get acid reflux, they are not producing enough stomach acid. So then when you don't digest properly, then the gases that you're producing and the undigested food are literally pushing up on the esophagus, and then that causes that burning sensation because it's opening to your stomach acid, but you're still low stomach acid. Now 10% of people actually produce too much stomach acid, but it's so rare, and they don't test, and they just give everybody antacids, which just makes it worse in the long run. It makes it feel better because it coats the top there, but then you're taking stuff that's making the actual root cause of what's going on so much worse. So apple cider vinegar is good. Ox bile is good. Well, because it burns, right? It's got the spicy burn, Karen. But when it gets to your digestive system, it's more about the stomach acid causing the burn than the spice. I think it triggers people for some reason that I don't understand, because I don't get that from spicy food at all. I love spicy food. Enough people go through that there must be a connection between the spice and the stomach acid, but yeah, I don't know. You could try taking, good, yeah, don't take an antacid. You could try taking something like apple cider vinegar with it, or like when you're eating spicy foods, and see if that helps. Or even, because a lot of the spices should help. That's the thing. Like, yes, it's spicy, but unless it's maybe just too much for the digestive system, because they should trigger us to produce the enzymes that we need. Like ginger will stimulate the digestive system to produce proper enzymes. So, and there's ginger in Indian food and other spicy foods, maybe not all spicy foods. That's my frame of reference, is I love Indian food. Oh.
Um, yes, the burn from the stomach acid. Yeah, yeah. Is there a difference for you for different spicy foods? Like, can you eat Indian food, but maybe not Mexican food or something? Anything like that? Because like ginger should help. And Indian food, and I'm not as familiar with Mexican food, but I know that Indian food has a lot of spices that literally help for digestion. But then you also eat stuff like they go around with those little trays with like fennel and stuff, fennel and cardamom and a few other spices that are really good for digestion. So if you have some of that after that, I wonder if that would help. Vietnamese. Again, I'm not as familiar with Vietnamese food. Vietnamese is pretty meat heavy, if I remember correctly. I mean, you can find stuff without, but not stuff you can survive off of for very long. Well, I guess there's like tofu, right? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so that's my 2 cents on that. So I want to do an actual topic of a live because Victor was giving me a hard time. No, he wasn't. But he mentioned how having a topic is nice, and it was just in passing, right? I don't even remember what was going on. But I was like, I never have topics. I'm taking this personally. So I'm going to try to have a topic, but you know how I am. So we'll have a base topic, and then who knows what will happen. But I was just thinking today um, about when I was just thinking about when I was in university and a bunch of the cool classes that I took. I was even asking because I was trying to remember some of them because I had the most amazing professor and trying to remember some of the really cool classes that I took from him. And his brother was a prof there as well, and they both taught the coolest sociology classes. So I want to talk a little bit about that and like my experiences in school and stuff. I feel like that would be fun. I even started making notes about it. But yeah, lots of cool classes. Like one of the classes he taught was deviance and social control, which super interesting. Serial killers and their victims. I can't remember if that was him or his brother. Um, and I still have my favorite prof on my Facebook friends list, which is kind of cool. And he contacted me at one point because he's getting married, and he was like, "Can you find like symbols from each of our cultures to put together into one symbol that we could have made into a tattoo or something like that?" And I was like, "Oh my goodness." And I never was able to come through for him on that. I couldn't find anything um, helpful or useful, but like what a fun thing to be, you know, like years later after he was my prof in like 1998. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to talk about that. So that should be fun. And yeah, I took mostly like psych, sociology, and a lot of philosophy classes as well. So we'll talk about some of that fun stuff. Anyway, so that's your foreshadowing. I'm going to start launching into it right away. I already made the thumbnail. And then I was like, okay, I want to make sure that, you know, everything is in working order before I delve into a big subject or whatever, or like, you know, so that's why I figured I would just retry this one and then save that one. But the thumbnail's fun. ChatGPT helped. And ChatGPT even knew my professor, which is interesting. Because like I was asking, so I said, um, like what were some of the, can you give me a list of the sociology classes that were offered at the University of Saskatchewan between 1994 and 1999? It's asking a little much, maybe. And it's like a complete year by year list of every sociology class offered at the University of Saskatchewan from there to there is not published in one simple place online. Those old calendars live mostly in archives, paper, or scanned PDFs, and each year the offerings changed a bit. But do not worry, time traveler. But oh, what's going on? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so it gave me like some different areas and stuff that did kind of jog my memory, but yeah, ethics is also very interesting. Yes, so I took a biomedical ethics class. I think that was philosophy though, but it was not though, but yeah, it was a really, really interesting class. We even had a doctor who was in that class. It was very cool, and it was a night class, and I did not like my night classes, but that one I absolutely loved. I looked so forward to that class. Yeah, very, very interesting stuff. Anyway, I don't want to like use up all my good material for that uh, episode. What do I call this? That live. Oh, that's what I was looking at, is that I had actually, because it says, were you an undergrad or grad student? And all of that. And I said I was an undergrad. And da 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 da. Oh, and I like how I gave it the name of like the serial killers and their victims. That was what the class was called. Like, that's a direct quote. And it's like, oh, that one might have been this or this. Your serial killers and their victims was very likely a special topics. Oh, special selected topics, advanced criminology. Well, not quite. You know, they went to that level, but sometimes taught under victimology, deviance, or crime and justice, often professor specific, not always repeated every year. Yeah, that was a great class. And it's funny because like recently I was like, oh yeah, I just got into true crime, like, you know, a few years ago, like during COVID or whatever, when I was locked in my house. And well, like when I actually had it, otherwise I was working just like any other time, probably more so. Good night, Victor. I'm probably going to sign off here soon anyway, before I ruin too much of, you know, the next topic. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying anyway. Oh, I thought I didn't get into true crime until recently, and then I remembered, oh wait, no, I took a class about it in university. Right. Oh, you need to go continue to clean mouse shit. Well, that's fun. I thought I had them under control, but oh, I'm so sorry. You know peppermint can help, right? I'm sure you probably already know that. Everybody knows that, right? Put it on cotton balls where they're coming in, and they probably won't. Anyway, okay. So that's that. I don't have an outro anymore because apparently that ruins this whole thing. So I'll have to sing one. That's what I'll have to do, is I'll have to like make up a little theme song for myself, like Bailey Sarian had. Shana sha, shana sha, shana sha sha, shana sha. Right? Anyway, that's her intro though, not an outro. Whatever. Okay, before I ramble on, and took a lot of classes, sexual discrimination against men and women. That would be interesting. I did take a sociology of women class as well. It wasn't very good. Like the prof could have been better. But yeah, anyway, we will talk more about that next time. And I love you guys. And look, it's like only an hour and not even 40 minutes. I'm so proud. Okay. So good night, everybody. I love you and thank you for coming, and I will see you next time. Bye.